When the Lutine Bell rings once, it tells of a major disaster. Lloyd's underwriters are not disturbed, for risk-taking is their business. The casualty is written in the loss book. Sea captains and city merchants have insured ships in Lloyd's coffee house since 1688. This building is the home of the world's most famous international insurance market. The uniformed staff are still traditionally called waiters. And underwriters still sit on pew-like benches at boxes in the room, as this vast marketplace is known. Here, competing syndicates of independent individuals bring in a premium income of £2,000 million a year. They bear the losses of thousands of people and organizations. When there is a loss, a Lloyd's broker discusses the details with the underwriter's claim office.
Virtual supplier that sank in the North Sea at the weekend.
Yes, I remember the one.
Now, you asked for the site of the policy.
Yes, and have you got the Salvage Association file?
Yes, there it is.
Fine. Now, what about the payment authorities from the assured and mortgagee?
Ah, yes. There's the one from the assured.
Yes, I see. That's fine.
Ah, good morning, Alan. Hello. Sorry to hear about your loss at the weekend.
If the claim is valid, it will be paid immediately, without question.
With underwriters, and here's the cheque for £1,800,000 in settlement of the claim.
You can't go direct to an underwriter in the room. You must get an authorized broker to act on your behalf. He prepares a slip and takes it to a leading underwriter who specializes in marine, non-marine, aviation or motor insurance. The underwriter knows the problem and has the ability to match premiums to risk through long experience and flair.
$5 million all right signed. Can't see what everything on the slip. Good. Right. I'll write line of $5 million.
After the leader has set a price and written a line, the broker takes the slip round the room to the underwriters of other syndicates, who usually follow the leader.
Nicely run for you today. You've seen that. And what about the trade? She's trading from Algeria to US.
They're called underwriters because they write a line under the description of what is to be insured. From the moment he has initialed the slip, he will make good any loss up to the amount insured, even if the premium hasn't yet been paid. The Lloyd's broker works for a commission. He finds business and gets the best terms he can for his client. When he's completed the slip, the policy can be issued.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Judy.
A couple of little Norwegian ferries for you.
Thank you very much indeed.
That's this year's slip.
When evaluating a risk, underwriters and their assistants check their records on similar cases. But fundamentally, they rely on their own judgment.
Gone very well. 84% credit. I want to speak to Mr. Charter,
actually. Today. Oh, nice one. Nice little new one. I've talked to David. I don't think we've got it. It's a little utility.
This year, if you'd like to. There's someone down there. And I thought it's right, 6% reduction.
A little utility. You never had a little utility yet.
A very little one. 1.3 billion total values. Top item, 150 million in Houston.
People also...
At $25,000 a time is a lot of
Tim,
money.
have you got one of my overseas wordings? Thank you very much.
David, we saw a utility last week. Have we got something in the books there? All risk physical loss, including boiler explosion. Oh, that's not good news, is it?
Because that's the wording we want to use. Now, is this going to be a compulsory or...
No, it's not.
We're here.
This is a new purchase. She's a bulk carrier built 1978, right?
Oh, now, what are you up to? You know you're being a naughty boy, including transmission.
Now, I've got to have that on this.
No.
I don't honestly think this is worthwhile.
You don't know. Okay, John.
Nice to see you. Thank you.
Thank you. Sure. Bye-bye. Hey, but, I mean, this bears no relation to anything you've seen before. Absolutely nothing. Oh, Ted, now, come on. You know, you want to learn it to go out. Come on.
No way.
None. Excluding transmission lines, possibly, but with that in there, you're just wasting your time.
So some negotiations fail because a broker's case isn't good enough. But they persist and try other syndicates, and Lloyd's will cover most risks. For a given premium, Lloyd's offers financial security. Lloyd's is not a company, and it's certainly not limited. It's governed by a committee elected from the members. The 16 members choose a chairman and 2 deputies every year. This meeting is planning the new city building, needed to cope with future expansion. The committee governs the corporation of Lloyd's, which services and administers the market.
Our architects have come up with the proposals of using escalators in the room.
Once an insurance has been fully covered, it's sent to the policy signing office outside London at Chatham. Checkers who know the signatures of every syndicate member turn casually written lines into a precise entry on the policy. The accounting details are computerized. In 1979, the Queen Mother, who over 20 years ago opened the London building, performed the same ceremony for the new offices at Chatham, built to house half the corporation staff.
Mrs. Wakeham, Mr. Graham, will you come this way, please?
Candidates for membership of Lloyd's must be sponsored by a senior underwriter. A subcommittee informs them of their obligations.
Become a member. And the first and most important question concerns the concept of unlimited liability. Have you had that fully explained to you?
Yes, I have.
Good, and you do understand that it does mean what it says, that is to say that you're liable for the totality of your wealth in respect of your underwriting commitments.
Yes.
Good.
So, if there are no questions on those, perhaps we could have the ballot box, please.
Each committee man puts a marble into the left-hand compartment of the ballot box, if he is in favour.
Gentlemen, the 15 applicants for underwriting membership of Lloyd's have been duly elected.
Lloyd's must have access to the latest information. So the corporation has information gathering agents all over the world. They report shipping movements and casualties daily. Lloyd's intelligence department might well be the envy of many governments. It is open day and night. News about casualties goes to specialists who check the whereabouts and description of the ship before editing and passing the information on to Lloyds of London press and to the room. Brokers and underwriters keep an eye on the casualty board to see what claims they may have to meet. One section informs salvage tug owners worldwide of ships in distress. This may be the first information that a ship is sinking. The details of every ship in the world are put into Lloyd's shipping database. A ship keeps the same number, so it can be traced even if it changes its name. Lloyd's is a major publisher and produces London's oldest daily newspaper, Lloyd's List, which first appeared in 1734. It contains shipping and transport news and reports of marine and aviation casualties. Lloyd's produce periodicals and books on everything to do with marine transport. Together with the independent Lloyd's Register of Shipping, the most comprehensive study of international shipping in the world is available. Underwriters make constant reference to these publications.
It's going to be towed by the tug, the Amaryllis, which is quite a reasonable tug. You'll find her in the village, eh?
Yes. There she is. 67 built, 1,811 tons.
In the captain's room, members can relax. But even during a gourmet lunch, Lloyd's men are prepared to hear of a disaster. There is nowhere else like Lloyd's. And it all developed from a small coffee house 300 years ago.